Where your mic at, nigga? You ain't talking tonight? What's going on?
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're at
Mr.
venerable
Me
Soldier
Too.
Field in Chicago. This was the scene a
Where
moment
your
ago
mic at,
as the
man?
Bears
You talking
emerged
tonight?
from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Cody Parkey now ready to get this one started, and off we go from Soldier Field. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, it's Gurley. Oh, look at that. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now a carry, it's C.J. Anderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Throwing on 3rd, gone. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started in minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive linemen give when they're getting ready to run a screen pass? And if those get red, well, we just saw that there, didn't we? No gain. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That boy ants over there.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Lord.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. They run. This is Cohen. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
Good Lord.
Now that'll bring up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. This is Cohen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
No fucking way.
Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On third down, it's Cohen. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on third and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beef eaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu. I'll tell you that much for free. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. As they take over following the punt with a first and 10. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Here's Goff. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. From the gun, here's Goff. He's going to air one out. And that is caught.
What?
Oh, my, he pulled it in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
What the?
Tyler Higbee, 38 yards. And the Rams are in for 6. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point.
I don't even know what to say about
Zuerlein
that.
connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Zuerlein out now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Lock in.
Now Cohen. Oh, so strong running. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes a mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
Let's go. Run the ball.
On first down, Trubisky. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Now Trubisky to throw. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Trubisky to throw on second. And that is incomplete here. 1:57 to go in this first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Again, it's Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. Through an opening, and there he goes. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Throwing here, Trubisky.
Come on, man.
It's incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for them. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And now the Rams are going to halt things
Come
as they
on,
want a
man.
timeout. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Damn. I can't get shit working my way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout.
I got
as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded just inside the 20. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive,
Anderson.
Let's go, bro. God damn, let's go.
They're going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Look at this shit ain't finna be easy, nigga.
Never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Gonna let one fly for
Take it.
Robinson. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst,
Right out the
you'll open
goddamn
up the
gate.
defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Hey.
2nd and 10 now. It's Trubisky. That is caught at the 7. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very solid gain of 27. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. Now a handoff looking right. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. He's going to get it running right. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears draw a bit closer.
Don't play me for no
The
joke.
way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before
gonna hop
half.
up on
They've
me
at least got
14,
something
yeah.
on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour.
Get the ball back. I gotta stop you right here, Mr. Me Too.
His emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Oh, hell no.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Goff in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Out of the gun. Goff. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging
Yes,
the
sir.
toes, and that's
No.
going to be a 1st down.
Incomplete.
Well done.
No
A
time
good
now.
pick up there of 20 yards. First
Good
half
catch,
in the
though. I
books.
thought it was
You're
incomplete.
watching the NFL
They gave this shit
on
to you.
EA Sports. Okay, Coach.
She ain't have no
appreciate it.
time,
A
no.
one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Ooh, boy, I almost broke that bad boy.
35-yard line, right around the 36. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set.
Gotta hit him where it hurt this time, boy. Gotta hit him where it hurt.
Do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And the tip there altered the ball flight. It falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Man,
I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with.
Come on
some
now.
easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50%
Come
thus far.
on now.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now.
Lock in.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The Bears on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
Lock in.
Again, it's Cohen. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Listen. Hard ball.
On first down, gone. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Let's get it.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. 17. A shotgun snap for Goff. Looking deep down. And
What's up?
Complete.
What?
And way up past the 35
Ooh, man.
before he's taken down. A gain of 32 that time. On first down, it's gone. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was
Oh, that's
contested all
incomplete.
the
Okay.
way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Super. 12. Go.
2nd and 10. Goff again. Right side complete. That's
Damn,
good.
fucking with me.
He got 29 yards that time.
I ain't got my D.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
We're good.
Goff on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down.
Yes, sir. That's what we go. That's what we do. That's what we do.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Woods the intended receiver.
Lock in. Shoot. Lock in.
They'll start things on 1st with Torrey Cohen. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They try again with Cohen, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and just like that, it's 3rd down.
Blue. Red up.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Finding Gabriel, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Lock in.
And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Red up. 180. Lock in.
And they'll run it here.
Let's go.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
And they also one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth.
Who's that?
The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one's going to go the
My
wrong
boys
way.
ain't allowing
Losing
that
yardage
damn
back at the 42. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is fielded inside the 5. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Rams will be back down deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets
the ball. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Adrian Amos with the pick. Trying to get it to Woods. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Gotta go, gotta go.
On 2nd down, here's Trubisky. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Burton. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Lock in.
Got him.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out.
What? Man.
And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start.
18.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Throw left side.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago 1st. Trubisky now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Lock in. Ran, up. Lock in.
Now they try the right side here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
You see it? Lock in.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Trubisky will throw. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. And the Rams getting set to go now. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Come on,
Time
dude.
for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Gurley again here on 1st down. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. On the counter, Gurley. Broken tackle. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
And, Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. You have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Dula. 17.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
And he finds a man on a crossing route. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
They'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears first down.
This is where hustle and urgency come into play. I think you got to get up there and spike it.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Goff going to throw it. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep and work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room.